What's going on, yo? What's going on, y'all? This is philosophical from the rap review room, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Man, we got a new one. We got a new track here from Soulogik off his latest album, System Era, y'all. Let's go ahead and review this track. Review is coming soon. We got a new one here, man, called Proper Etiquette, featuring Marcel, man. Let's get it. Let's check this out. Cut to the intro. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I first want to get the business out of the way. I want to thank everybody that has liked and subscribed to the page. Continue to do that. I'm on a roll to 1,000 subscribers. Really, really, really appreciate that, y'all. I try to respond to all the comments that I can. I really appreciate that, y'all, that you guys have been following, subscribing. Um, so let's get it, man. Let's get it. We got a new track here from Soulogik off his newly released album, System Error, right? Called Proper Etiquette, featuring Marcel. Definitely check out the review I did for Stay Strong. Man, really impactful, powerful track, y'all. Let's go ahead and check this out, man. We got Proper Etiquette, Soulogik, featuring Marcel from his latest album, System Error. Let's get it, y'all. Okay.
Off to the interview, suit and tie. I pitch my story with the proper punctuation. Resume in hand, selling my qualifications.
I love the beat and I love the waves coming in already. Pause, yo. Where he's saying that suit and tie, already ready. Like you're getting ready for an interview, ready to tell your story, man. I know a lot of people can relate to that. I'm liking some even the track I reviewed for Stay Strong, right? Just the relatability of this track, suit and tie, getting ready to go on for that job interview, especially for a job that, this could be a great opportunity, right? Even when you're expressing yourself as far as in music, right? Seeing like even getting on stage, right? Preparing for an album, you're putting on your suit and tie, man. That's a really good relation there. I really like that, man. Let's rewind this and start over here. Let's get it.
Off to the interview, suit and tie. I pitch my story with the proper punctuation. Resume in hand, selling my qualifications. The right pay is my only stipulation. Talk to the boss, flatter his ways and his business. I think I'm perfect for this because I listen. Submissive, this job is my mission. I'm willing to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this. I like the storytelling on this, like giving every step of like you're preparing, like this ain't about just music, right? Just preparing for that job, right? Personal life, suit and tie, getting ready, even sitting in the mirror, trying to relate to some of the things that you want to say, right? Getting ready to, even what he said there, like, the pay is my only qualification. I mean, the pay is the only stipulation. I'm going to rewind it and make sure I got it right, though. But man, just resume in hand, that's really dope right there, man.
And his business. I think I'm perfect for this because I listen. Submissive, this job is my mission. I went to college, I speak Spanish, Portuguese, and English. Yeah, hire me for
Bilingual there, right? I went to college, I speak different languages. Bilingual. Spanish, English, Portuguese. But let's back this up. I want to kind of get back to that line he said there. Let me just back this up.
The right pay is my only stipulation.
The right pay is my only stipulation. Great line there, man. I'm liking this already. Let's keep going.
Talk to the boss, flatter his ways and his business. I think I'm perfect for this because I listen. Submissive, this job is my mission. I went to college, I speak Spanish, Portuguese, and English. Yeah. Hire me for my work ethic. I multitask, do more than ask and even work extra. I don't need a weekend, treat your brand like my own. Won't even act up, you see I'm black and I know. You think I'm lazy, writing properly used to slang dope. Got some friends that do, but I don't want that path, no. That's why I'm here, sitting straight in front of your desk and shit. Part of my French, that ain't the proper etiquette. Did you say?
Oh yeah. I said this yesterday and I'm saying it again today. right? I love when artists speak on relatable topics like this, especially this that is ever talked about, right? But everybody can relate to it. And he even speaks in there like speaking about him being black, right? And it goes back to saying, yo, I'm black, I'm educated, I'm doing the right things, right? And then at the end there, it's not proper etiquette, right? Let me just kind of rewind this again and make sure. Right. That ending line there was so dope, man. So dope. Let's get it.
Your brand like my own, won't even act up. You see, I'm black, and I know you think I'm lazy, writing properly used to slang dope. Got some friends that do, but I don't want that path, no. That's why I'm here, sitting straight in front your desk and shit. Part of my French, that ain't the proper etiquette. Did you say?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So he's basically having a conversation with his boss to say, yo, I didn't went to college. I speak 3 different languages. I need this job. Pay is what I need. Right. You may look at me, I'm black. You may think I'm lazy. I sell drugs. And then he says he's cursing at the end there. I apologize. That ain't the proper etiquette. But I'm fighting for this job. I'm fighting. I need this job. Mm. Dope line. Dope line there, man. And I hear Marcel and the hook here coming, man. Pause. Let's if you can't relate to a track like this, then you really got some questions to ask yourself. What a track here, man. I have yet to hear a track like this from a major artist in a long time. It's been a long time. But let's go. Let's keep going, man.
That's why I'm here, sitting straight in front your desk and shit. Part of my French, that ain't the proper etiquette. Did you sell drugs, or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. Did you sell drugs, or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned.
Did you sell drugs, or did you go to school to sell did you go to school to sell yourself as honors? What a line. What a line. What a bar. What a hook. Right? Basically, what you're saying is like the proper etiquette. You got two choices. Did you go to school, graduate with honors, or are you selling drugs? From a black male's perspective. What a hook, what a line, what a verse, what a song. Dope, man. Man. And I love the energy and passion on this hook from Marcel. Man.
Learn to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. It's like a different world, business meetings, fancy dinners, telling myself to hide the part of me that's a nigga. I'm out my element, although I'm quite eloquent. I'd rather be kicking bars and acting rebellious, but I gotta pay the bills, cause.
So I'm loving the fact that we're getting two different sides of the verse here. We're getting a side where he's preparing himself and actually sitting down with the guy with the boss to try to get this job. Then it sounds like on the second verse here is that we're getting a side of like continued conversation. Not only I'm picturing, right, and there's many different layers. I'm picturing either still having a side conversation with the boss or within himself or with some type of friend to say, I got two choices. I got two choices to make here. I can go this other route of, selling drugs. Yo, what's up, y'all? This philosophical from the rap review room. What's going on, y'all? If you would like your music reviewed here, whether it may be a track, an album review, or an interview, don't hesitate to reach out. I first ask that you subscribe here and also follow me on Instagram. Send me a message on Instagram. Let me know who you are as an artist, and we can definitely get your channel reviewed here. And this is a channel that promotes a lot of up and coming artists, whether it be a track, an interview, or also an album review. This information is also down in the description box. If you have any questions, definitely look down in the description box. Let's get back to the video. Being lazy, but I need this money the right way. I need to do it the right way. So it's definitely sounding like it's a conversation with his conscience. And I like this, man. Really dope, man.
No wife is coming if I ain't on my way to meals. Face it, how many are really willing to take the risk to possibly live in a shack with that and 8 kids? None that I know, they're all looking for high rollers in suits and dressed to fit, no question, looking fly, I know. Changing up a lingo, trying to sound classy. So when I start to front like a boss, they can't pass me. Eventually we get close until she's comfortable. I think I'm rolling with Michelle Obama and it's wonderful.
Okay, so now we're speaking on being in a relationship, right? It's certain etiquette, so to speak, you got to have when even courting a woman, going on a date. You got to have certain things, right? And this is what he's saying here. He refuses to go the other way, but rather do it the right way. Having stability, having a job, proper etiquette, right? Speaking on being courting a woman, being in a relationship. That's so dope, man. All this is tying together through story. So dope, man. So dope.
Everything's perfect till she starts getting pissed, cursing and yelling, babe, that ain't the proper etiquette. Did you
So then he speaks on when the disagreements, right? Yelling. He's basically meshing one part of it, trying to get a job, either can or and you really have to convince someone to give you a job. Then he's on the other side speaking in terms of like you're either courting a woman, you're in a relationship, and you're doing all these things, having these things going on, and then all of a sudden you're in a disagreement or argument, and the way she reacts to the situation, yelling and cursing, that ain't proper etiquette. So as a man, he's dealing with things on both sides of the spectrum, man. What a track! What a track! Wow.
Did you sell drugs? Or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. Did you sell drugs? Or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. Let's be honest, was popping bottles of Hennessy. I mixed a life remedy that I should have learned from chemistry, but I never took it serious enough. I ain't even learned to punctuate my periods enough. I left my common sense at home. I told my mama I'm not coming back. I didn't.
Marcel is a beast. I'm gonna rewind this and kind of analyze these bars of what he just said there. Let me know in the comments of if first of all, definitely follow Marcel, support Marcel, man. Really, really dope artist, beast, and just the way he comes in on this track. Pause, man. I gotta rewind this.
My collar, pouring out my problem, out my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. Did you sell drugs? Or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. Let's be honest, was popping bottles of Hennessy. I mixed a life remedy that I should have learned from chemistry, but I never.
Popping bottles of Hennessy. It's like chemistry. I should have learned that from chemistry. Wow. What a line. What a bar. Bar.
Never took it serious enough. I ain't even learned to punch.
So basically he's saying, I never took school serious. And now he's going to the verse of I never basically writing. My punctuations. Never took it serious. What a line, man.
Wait, my periods enough. I left my common sense at home. I told my mama I'm not coming back. I done hit my pride and all my life. I promise none of that. Kamikaze crashed from where that money at. Figures in a duffel bag from penny pinching. Plenty more from wishing what I wanna have.
Yeah. So this is speaking in terms of you got one spectrum of a guy that's trying to do the right thing. Interviews, trying to do right by his lady. And then you got the other side of it where it's like, brother, I took that route. Grass ain't greener over here. Right? And Marcel is saying there, I've been drinking. I never took school serious. I even have problems like basic punctuations, right? Had a conversation with his mom, his family saying, I ain't coming back home. But at the end of the day, this ain't the route that I wanted to take, right? It's not what I wanted to do in life. And I always had goals, but I never achieved them because of me. That's powerful, man. Powerful line. Man, this is dope right here.
I done hit my pride in all my life, I promise none of that. Kamikaze crash from where that money at. Figures in a duffel bag from penny pinching, plenty more from wishing what I wanna have. My education relates.
Penny pinching from the wishing well I wish I had. Throwing a penny in the wishing well, wishing on things that you want to have. Wow. What a bar. What a line. That's dope. That's dope.
To my past because my music force a movement that creates or reacts. The violence it never stops, just replaced with a mask. I say what I want, but never seem on taking it back. We figure gold chains, cocaine, sports cars, and more fame, more change, more money. These jack boys with no name never had no option less than this. Was they mamas and they fathers taught them this? Give them proper etiquette. Did you sell drugs?
What a verse. What he said there, right? Everything he just spit there. He's describing his life. And the way he's acting, spitting, even his rhymes he said there, the conversations with his mom and pops, the way he's run his life is not proper etiquette. It's not popular out there in society. But the real reality is it is in some respects. It's cool in society. This is what you got to do. And what these two artists are saying that you got one artist that's trying to do things the right way. Not only problems trying to get a job, but problems at home is not proper etiquette. The way the response, the way things are going. Then you got another artist saying, "I was lazy. I didn't sold drugs. I didn't went to I didn't chose violence. I even told my mom and pops I wasn't coming home. The struggle, the drug talk, but that's cool in society. But to him, it's not proper etiquette. He's wishing he took the other route, but was never taught, never knew how. That's that's deep, man. I love this track. Love this track.
Drugs? Or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther. Did you sell drugs? Or did you go to college? Did you load your gun with slugs or graduate your school with honors? I ain't even learned to tie my tie to put around my collar, pouring out my problems in my music just to get me farther.
Man, so that was Soulogik featuring Marcel, Proper Etiquette, dope track, man. Really, really dope track, man. I can't wait to do this album review. Album review is coming soon. JID album review is coming soon. I got a couple interviews coming soon, special interviews coming down. Still working on kind of some behind the scenes thing, but man, really dope track from two artists on like speaking on two different spectrums, man. Really, really dope track. I'm loving that track. Um, definitely follow Marcel, follow Soulogik. Let me know what you guys think about System Air. Really, really dope album so far. I'm listening, still studying. Definitely gonna have my review out next week on that. Can't wait. JID reviews coming out. Really, really dope track. Really appreciated that track. And it's another track where it's like it's not talked about very often from a lot of our artists, y'all. Not talked about very often at all, y'all. Really, really dope track. Shout out to both artists, Soulogik and Marcel. Really, really dope track, y'all. So definitely subscribe to the Rap Review Room, y'all. Appreciate all the support, the comments. I try to respond to all the comments. Definitely on the road to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm philosophical from the Rap Review Room, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Peace.